So my consensus, I don't know why that word popped in my head, but like I said, my mom has been being extorted and blackmailed or forced by, forced and feared. There's been many times where my mom does something against me in the old house, even here, and then she'll start crying or feel guilty because she was being forced. There's other times where she would just laugh it off with ego. Um, where she would just enjoy it, like poisoning me or some shit like that, and she would just laugh it off and thinking she was better and that she would never get caught. You know what I mean? She would just laugh in my face with pure ego. But there's been times where um I felt somebody in the house, right? And I look around and there's no one there. But I thought it was paranoid. But anyways, I never have no one at the house. Well, now we do because we're moving, but since I've been here, one person's came over for me, and after that, nobody else came over for me. No one's been here while I'm home alone. None of that. But this goes along with my mom being forced by child molesters and maybe gang members that are child molesters or whatever, or people strong hand. I don't know if they're bikers, but whatever they are. But I had a dream with my mom working with norteños, natives, Asians, and I had other dreams too, but they could be like strong handing my mom in the past to force her to set me up, right? Because I was an easy target because I stay home all the time. That's an easy target, right? Anyone who stays home all the time is an easy target, especially when they sound crazy or they're paranoid. Easy target, right? That was their whole, I want to say consensus. I keep popping that word in my head. But anyways, she was being forced because there's a lot of times where I'd catch her crying to herself with guilt. And I'm an empath too, so, you know what I mean? My psychic abilities feel the emotions of others. So if I feel anxiety from you, I'm going to feel anxiety. If I feel sadness from you, I'm going to feel it. There's no hiding your emotions from me. Emotions are energetic. They're a chemical release in your brain, which releases neurons and makes you feel that emotion, right? So every emotion you feel is nothing more than an energetic impulse. And being an empath is reading energy. So there's no hiding emotions unless you're a witch with, you know what I mean, trying to hide things. But even then, I can see through glamours and see through all that shit with energy. It's not that hard. But anyways, that was my thing. And I had prophesied last in my old house that my mom was setting me up. But I think it was her being forced. And today's if you scroll to the last video, the previous video, it kind of confirms it a little bit. But anyways, I had predicted in the old house I was being stalked by fucking child molesters and pedophiles, and I was exposing fucking pedophile rings on the internet and human traffickers and truckers and all types of things. So I grabbed a lot of attention in that aspect, but I was always home alone. And I have screen recordings of the live streams where the truckers are following me, of like watching my page, fucking people saying weird ass comments, all types of shit, all screen recorded. But at the last house, I was on 24/7 live stream. Every time I walked out my house, I'm on live stream. I had a body cam. I went to the store, I was on body cam. You know what I mean? So I don't know how they could set me up anyways, unless the people that they were telling didn't know that I was on live stream. That's the only way they can set me up. But I was on live stream 24/7, inside of the house, outside of the house, at the stores, fucking GameStop, the mall, everywhere. I was live stream, never stopped. You know what I mean? Unless my phone died or some shit like that happened. But but um, but yeah. But that was kind of my theory. The theory of my old house was I was being stalked by hitmen, and then I was being stalked by pedophiles. But that's kind of like gang stuff and cartel stuff. And then plus the drugs, the drug addicts, I was being stalked by the drug addicts. Most of the fucking pedophiles are probably drug addicts doing drugs and then fucking doing weird ass shit. But regardless, I've been abstinent over fucking 6 years, 5 years. Took vows and shit, did passivism, stuck it through, and I'm still solid on that. That's how I got close to God. That's how I can see God. It's basically like being married to God, like a priest or like a nun. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got close to him. So the way I look is, it deceives and makes people think I'm not of God, and the way I speak, but the abstinence and passivism and prayer and devotion that I gave to God got me closer to Him. But anyways, um, to anyways, that was my prediction. I still don't know what's going on. I just have my theories, my dreams, and stuff like that. If there's any of that going on, then my predictions are correct. I still don't know what's going on. I'm still investigating.